Thank you for joining us this week on Sportsman's Journal. Do not let the sun fool you. It is a cold fall day.
Yes, it is. Very crisp. We're supposed to have decent winds today.
Yes,
right
we
now
are.
it doesn't look too bad, but it's supposed to pick up. And the water temp is right about 60 degrees, but the air temp is what, 54?
Yeah, it's dropping, which is good for
Which is
fall.
what we want. You want that in the fall time. You want that temp to go down. And what that signifies for the fish is it's time to make a move. They're moving to a little bit deeper water. They're getting ready for winter, but it's fall feed bags time, you think?
Right, and so we are going out in search of hopefully a few big walleyes in the boat today.
That's right. The thing about what we're gonna be doing today is the fish aren't really schooled up yet. So you're gonna have some roaming fish, 1 here, 2 here, maybe a pot or 3 and 4. So we're gonna locate fish where they're located. We're gonna set up shop and we're gonna fan cast the Northland Fishing Tackle Puppet Minnow, a great overlooked bait for fall time walleyes. And the thing about the Puppet Minnow is that you can cover a lot of water with it. You can vertical jig it when they're right in the boat, or you can fan cast, which I think we'll be doing today because we're gonna find a lot of fish that are scattered, not real tight yet. They're kind of on the move from their summer haunts to their winter haunts. So we're gonna be tracking down fish. We're gonna set up shop and we're gonna fan cast these, and it's gonna be a real fun show, I think.
I know, I am super excited. We are ready to get in the boat. Stay with us. We will be right back for a great episode of Sportsman's Journal.
This segment of Sportsman's Journal is brought to you by Baitmate Fish Attractant.
I see some fish. There's 1 or 2 right behind that rock, right at 29 feet. So this could be what we're looking for. And this is kind of what we expected today. Fall transition period, fish are a little more scattered. And right now we're on this big main lake hump that kind of tops off at about 5-6 feet and then comes off big main lake basin behind us. It's about 70-80 feet out there, but there's a perfect little flat that's at 20 to 30 foot. A couple boulders here and there. Kind of perfect for a puppet minnow, I think.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fish right here now. There's bigger schools here, 5-6 fish.
Yeah, we're talking about the fish being scattered or the fish changing their pattern from summer to fall. And the reason for that is because the thermocline is disappearing, the water temperatures are cooling, and that's allowing more oxygen into the water. So the fish are finding new areas that they want to be located in, and it allows them to even move around and have less competition for food sources and that sort of thing. And that's why we're using a search bait so that we can locate, you know, just kind of these roaming fish.
The other cool thing about fall on a lot of these big clear lakes, Cisco forage base. So those Cisco, those whitefish will come up shallow, and those walleyes are kind of sitting on that main lake last shelf before it drops off, ready to eat. We're gonna give them some puppet minnows, I think. Little guys. I think that's the fun part.
There we go. I could see you on the screen.
Yeah, he came up and slapped her.
You're at 20 feet still.
Came up and slapped her pretty good. A nice eye.
Yeah.
Swing him right in.
There.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, right. Hooks are like needles on these things.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooks on those baits.
Yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Good fish. Good starter fish, huh?
Yeah, that's a really
First
nice
fish
one.
of the day. Beautiful walleye. Hopefully we're going to get on a lot of fish like this. Put him back. Nice. Saw that one.
Yeah, he did. He whacked it.
Good fish.
That feels good, yeah. I just went to adjust my sunglasses
That was right underneath the rig.
and boom. Yeah,
And
that was
that's-
on the fall.
That's another cool thing about the puppet minnow
Feels good.
is that you can work the thing a lot of different ways. We're kind of pitching it out, working it back, but they're obviously preferred method is vertical jigging.
Right.
Right underneath.
Very
A lot of-
erratic.
Yeah, it's a big ice fishing bait, but
That's
it
a
catches
nice
a
one.
lot of nice walleye. That's a good fish right there. Very nice.
scoop him in.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you go, buddy.
there we go.
Nice fish. I'm happy for you. You need the pliers?
That feels good. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna.
Okay. Lots of hooks on those things.
Yeah. Thank you. And there he is. Ooh, that one's got a belly on him.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a thick fish that is eating. That's what they like to do in fall, and that's what we're out here using those puppet minnows to get these ones that are, it's just a reactionary strike, but they're eating. They're eating anything they can get in front of their faces, and that's awesome.
Ooh.
There's some head shakes.
Yeah, nice. That one whomped her.
Yeah,
That's a good fish right there.
I had a lot of slack in my line.
Shall I grab the net for you?
Yeah, might be a
Yeah,
good
you
idea.
think so?
I'm gonna come over
Come
here.
on that side. Sounds good.
The fish is telling me where it wants to go.
The fish is dictating to you?
Yes.
You see him down there?
No, not yet.
Isn't this fun?
It
I
is
love
fun,
this.
but it's nerve-wracking.
Is it nerve-wracking? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. He
Back in.
walloped it.
Nice work. You got it. I'm getting back out there.
Yeah.
They're
go
whacking
ahead.
now.
Yes. Let's see. What do we got here?
What were you doing on that
Oh
one?
my gosh, that thing is T-boned in his
Is it?
mouth.
See, they like to smack this. That's a big thing about the puppet minnow, is it's just a chunk of lead basically, right? But
chunk
it's
of
got
lead.
a triggering aspect that a lot of baits don't have. It's quick and it's erratic. And those fish have to make a quick decision, you know, do I want to eat that? Do I want to pass it up? That one said he wanted to eat it.
Yeah, he did. He whacked it.
Were you getting that one on the,
Woo!
were you jerking or you hit it on the fall?
You know what? I don't really know when he hit it.
He was just there?
I jerked it. I think it was on the jerk because I got him. He's off the hook. I just don't want to reach my hand down there. And this is dangerous territory.
I'm going to get back out there where you were.
There we go. Yeah. Just cooperate, little guy. There you go. There.
Good fish.
Look at that. He just walloped it. That is fun.
Yeah, nice work. I took your spot. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, of course you did. Ooh,
That one about ripped the rod out of my hand.
that one whapped it.
Wow, that's a better fish right here too.
So I'm guessing you want me to get the net for
This
you.
one you might have to get the net, yes.
Okay.
That thing
just-
just waylaid it.
cast it out. Hopefully I don't get snug. I probably will.
Stay on there, little buddy. They're liking the Wonder Bread. This fish has got
I
a
got
little
the
bit of
net
weight.
ready. I'm
All
gonna
right,
reel
this fish has got
myself
some
in.
weight. If this is an eye, it's a nice fish.
Hear it in my voice.
That's a big eye.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, here we go.
Here he is. You got to get him up to me.
Get him in there.
Yes!
Yes!
Wow!
That is what we're after. Big,
Holy
big,
cow!
big walleyes on the Puppet Minnow.
Gosh. Yes!
That's what we're after. It just came up and annihilated that.
That is amazing.
I could tell that it was a big fish. As soon as he hit, he just kind of almost tore the rod out of my hand.
You can pop that
Folks,
hook right
this
over
is a
him.
big fish. This is what we're after today. Late season, fish start putting on the feed bags. Good chance at big fish. We got one right here.
This is awesome.
I'm excited.
Awesome. The mouth and the face on that thing.
It's huge. Popped right off.
Woo! I'm gonna get the judge. We're gonna take some pictures.
I think we got a 30-incher here. Take a look here. Look at that fish, folks.
Oh my!
Cow.
Wow! Oh my god!
Is what it's all about right there, baby.
Awesome. That fish is huge.
That is a big, big.
Look at how wide that thing
walleye.
is. Oh my
I
goodness.
love it. Puppet Minnow. What do you think?
Awesome.
I think that it works.
Woo!
Folks, what a fun way to fish.
Yeah.
Power fishing, kind of, jigging.
Yeah,
you
and
can do a lot of different ways,
you're
and it
just hoping to
catches
get that reactionary
a lot
strike
of fish.
and-
Awesome.
Boom.
Let's get this baby back in
Oh
there.
my gosh.
What? Look at that. Wow. What a giant. We'll take our time with her, make sure she swims off under her own power.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You know what is really cool? Not only the fact that I caught that huge fish, but
I'm gonna keep fishing.
You're gonna keep going? Okay. Sarah's gonna get back out there. What's really awesome is I got that fish on one of Northland's new colors, a Wonder Bread. They came out with a couple new colors this year in the Puppet Minnow, a lot of other baits too. And we've caught a lot of fish on this over the last couple of weeks, especially when the fish start to get spread out like they are now. Not a lot of big pods, just a couple, 2 or 3 fish over big sand flats with scattered boulders. These are great search baits, and big fish like them, and they also like the new color, so I'm super excited about that. I got the Wonder Bread. Sarah, what color are you throwing?
Glow perch.
Glow perch. So we're going with the white stuff. This particular lake we're in, big, deep lake, big, deep basins all around us. We're on a rock hump right now, 30-foot flat, and there's a lot of Cisco. So white seems to be the color. Throw a little blue in there and pink. Everybody knows the fish for lake trout with Cisco. That's a perfect color. Big walleyes like it too. Super excited about that fish. Let's get back out and get another one.
This segment of Sportsman's Journal is brought to you by Northland Fishing Tackle.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Feels good. A lot of head shakes. It feels slipping.
Nice.
Makes me nervous. Always does. Feels good though. Yeah, I see it.
Big fish?
It's a nice 22.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh no, I didn't get down there yet and he did like a head shake. Wow. Sorry about that.
I'm always so nervous and you just made me more nervous.
You just did a big old head shake.
Okay, let's get the pliers and get that fish off the net.
Didn't get it down in the water fast enough,
That's all right.
guy.
No harm, no foul.
Sorry about that. That could have been gnarly.
Could have.
That's a nice fish, hon.
Let's pop it off. Where's she at there?
You get it off there? No, that was bad net job.
Okay.
But that's a good fish, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's a good net job.
I guess it made it in there.
The fish is in the net. That's all that matters.
That one came up and looks like she pounded it, huh?
Oh yeah, he came up and whacked it. Look at that.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Good fish. Wow. They are gorgeous.
I like that one. It's a for sure.
You know what's cool about this? I mean, a lot of guys fall, they're thinking minnows, they're thinking big suckers and stuff like that. But how much, it doesn't get much more fun when that thing pounds a puppet minnow. I mean, you want to feel a hit.
Yeah, and you almost have to pay attention and like set the hook on every jerk.
Right, you never know what's going to happen.
Because you have to be ready.
Well, that bait's down there going all over the place.
It's very erratic.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Sarah, that was a really, really good one.
Thank you. I feel pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, we're going to take just a tad bit of break. I mean, working with baits works your arm. It's a good workout.
It does.
Workout for your arm,
It does, absolutely.
They're fun to use though, huh?
They're fun, they're heavy, very versatile.
Right.
But, and I think, you know, since we introduced the Puppet Minnow into our arsenal, they've been really good to us, and I think we've used them almost every season.
We have. Lake trout, perfect for lake trout. Get down deep water fast. We've caught lots of big crappies on them. Not only open water, but ice fishing.
Yep. That's what they're designed for is, if you read on the back of the package, it actually says vertical, jigging, or ice fishing.
Right.
But we decided we wanted to try something a little bit different today and use them as a search bait and just, you know, try to trigger that erratic strike from these big walleyes.
Yeah. We are using number 5, which is Northland's biggest, heaviest. That's a 1 ounce. And you can cast it out a mile, obviously. But for what we're doing, ripping it, letting it go back down, that thing is just darting all over the place. And that back fin is what gives it the erratic motion. And one thing that we've noticed about this bait, it'll never fall in the same exact spot in 2 jerks.
No.
So you cast out, you rip it, it's over here. The next time you rip it, it's over here, it's over here. Even if you try, it's impossible to get it to do that. And that is the big triggering aspect of this bait on these walleyes.
Yeah. And they're really well made. I mean, we've been putting them through the test. They're just a great bait to have in your tackle box, just to trigger that strike when you want them.
Right, and you know what? Break's over. Let's get back out there.
Okay.
This feels better too.
Okay.
Feels good, yeah. Feels good, feels good. That one popped it hard. This is a good fish too. This is a real good fish. Oh yeah, good head shakes.
I don't know where you are at.
Somewhere
Somewhere
close.
Between here and the bottom?
Yeah, there he
Good.
is, there he is, there he is. Oh, it's a nice fish. Good
Yep,
fish,
it's
good
another
fish.
nice one.
Nice.
There.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
This is a dandy here. Man, that's so much fun. The big thing that you got to remember when you're fishing these baits, they're heavy, they fall fast, there's a lot of hooks. Dangerous for shallow water stuff. So if you're fishing shallow water, rocky stuff especially, you're gonna get a lot of snags. So they're ideal for these flats that Sarah and I are fishing right now. Sparse boulders, and not a lot of stuff to get snagged on. I gotta be careful when I go in there, but that's where these things really shine. So that's why you wanna make sure that when you're using them, it's a good fish right there. You're over the right kind of structure, because these things will get snagged up a lot. And you're gonna lose some baits. But I tell you, there might not be a better presentation to pick off fish, roaming fish, scattered fish, than the Puppet Minnow. Wow. A huge thing that you need to remember when you come out and use these Puppet Minnows, when you're snap jigging like this, is you gotta have feel. We're using braided line. That pretty much sends every little shock wave up to your rod tip. And that's humongous when you're doing this, because if you can't feel what's going on there, you're gonna miss a ton of strikes, because a lot of those walleyes are hitting it on the fall. And the other thing that we're both using, obviously, Kramer custom rods. I have the 7.2 X11, part of his X11 series. Sarah's throwing a 610 Joe Pro. Both great rods, both medium action, a little bit heavier because these are heavy baits. But you wanna have a rod that's got a quick, fast tip at the end. What's that do for you? Every time you set that, give that hook or that lure a snap, you can feel everything that's going on. You don't want a really moderate tip. You don't want a really soft tip. You want something that's a little stiffer. You get a lot better hook sets, especially with those heavy baits. That's what you're looking for. But then you want that quick taper. That's the extra fast part, and that comes down, and you get a lot of backbone in your rod for hook sets, and especially big fish like we're seeing today. And then what I like to do, keep my rod at about a 45-degree angle all the time if I'm fishing away from the boat. If we're vertical jigging, obviously, we're kind of just straight out, up and down, but away from the boat, 45-degree angle. And what I like to do is I give it the twitch, and I let my rod follow the weight down. That way I have constant contact with that Puppet Minnow, and I can feel them if they hit it on the way down, and that happens a lot. Your line will just do like a double tap. It'll be like you twitch, and then dunk, you'll have a fish hit it before you get to the bottom, but you always want to make sure you have contact. Sarah's got a fish right now.
Ooh, got drag pull.
That's a dandy.
Lots of head throbs. This fish is not happy. Oh my goodness.
Coming.
Ooh. Straight under the boat.
Yeah.
Hit it on the fall. Oh, come on, fish. Stay with me here.
Have you seen him?
Nope, now I see. I just got a glimpse.
Oh,
I just got a glimpse.
Oh yeah.
Looks
oh,
like
yeah.
a nice
oh,
one.
Yeah.
Looks like a really nice one.
Fish.
Oh boy.
Real nice
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yes!
Nice.
And he's off.
All right. Good job, buddy. Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
Let's see this bad boy.
All right.
So how'd that one hit?
On the fall, he hit it when I picked it back up, smacked it.
Just smacked her.
Yeah. Oh, he's right under it.
He's right on her.
Oh, he
Nice.
is.
Woo!
Good fish.
Look at that. Oh, he's showing off
my
and everything.
goodness.
He's happy to be here. Yeah. I'm happy to have you.
He's happy to be there.
Thanks for joining
That's
us.
a dandy. Let me get that out of the way.
Woo!
Oh boy.
My lure's still in
Oh, your
there,
lure's in
so,
there, sorry.
yeah. Not much you can do there.
Holy cow. Hey, I'm so proud of you. That is a good fish.
That was fun.
I love when I hear that
Super
hook
fun.
set and the drag come out zzz, a
I
little
know.
bit.
And
My
then
head's on a swivel.
Big fish, good fish.
Nice
Yeah.
work, dandy. I'm getting back out there, hon. You can't have them all.
Well, guys, we are getting ready here to wrap up our day walleye fishing, and it was a pretty good one.
It was a great day, and that is what I really look forward to in fall, is when fish put on the feed bags, and you can catch them in quite a few different ways. A lot of guys are minnow fishermen, suckers, chubs in the fall.
I'm guilty of that.
But if you take advantage of the Puppet Minnow and all that it can do, the most versatile lure probably in your tackle box.
Absolutely.
Vertical jig, cast it out, it's tough to fish wrong.
Multiple
The thing goes all
species.
over the place.
Yeah.
Triggers strikes when other baits won't.
Right.
And we've caught a ton of fish today. We caught big fish, we caught little fish.
We
Just
had
a great overall
absolutely
day.
great time. Yeah, I had a little bit of a learning curve this morning. I started with the smaller size, a
Yep.
little bit lighter.
We had number 4 on to start out
And
with.
I had some hits, but I just couldn't connect and get them in the boat. So I switched up to a little bit heavier so I could feel it and get my
Right.
cadence down a little bit better. And then I was able to definitely bring some fish
Oh
in.
yeah, you got hot in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing too about the Puppet Minnow, is that if you have the right equipment, I mean, if you have braided line, which we talked about, you got a good stick, you can feel everything that happens. And you can learn a lot about the structure itself that you're fishing. You can kind of figure out, hey, where's that boulder transition to the sand?
Yeah.
And that's key with the Puppet Minnow. Any heavy bait like that is you can get snagged up real easy in rocks. But once you find that sweet spot, that edge, the transition zone where those walleyes are cruising, you're gonna catch a lot of fish.
Yeah, and that triggering aspect, I mean, that was what we wanted, was some big ones, and you definitely,
oh my gosh,
you definitely brought a big one.
That walleye
was,
was
awesome.
special. I'm gonna remember that fish for a long time.
That was really awesome.
It was a big fish, and you know what? They big fish in the fall. That is not a myth. That's what happens. The big girls come in, they eat.
They're ready.
They want to eat. They know winter's a long process.
Put those food storages in. Yeah, absolutely.
So get out there, take advantage of fall time. Everybody, Sarah Trampy, Tyler Trampy here. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next week on Sportsman's Journal.
For more information on the Puppet Minnow and to make sure you got everything you need for the open water season, go to northlandtackle.com.